Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Sorry for being a minute late. This is no idea what I'm drawing. Just park this for a minute. Well, we look at last drawing. I keep wanting to say last week's drawing, but it's not always true. This was the infamous drawn upside down drawing. And so I was actually viewing it this way, but seeing it on the screen the other way. So this way, I feel like the face is on the ceiling of the end picture stand out a little more because they were drawn that way. And of course, the spider, which ended up being an iris. That was a fun one. I may make that a new challenge every 20 drawings to do one upside down. So my stack of 5 drawing books, I'm just going to randomize it today. And well, I guess we're going with the theme. We're going with the classic 2-panel. What's the last one we did in this one? Okay. The Dream. All right, well, let's move the camera a little bit. While still keeping the illusion that the whole set is covered in this yoga mat that's actually quite narrower than I was hoping it would be. So, no. I just ruined the illusion. Look at that. You can see the sides of it. It's so narrow. I just thought it was a fun texture to have in the background. Okay, there we go. Let's put the drawing book there. All right. The tank in the shot. The multi-purpose desk tool. All right, today we're going to listen to an album I haven't actually heard yet, Color Tone by Milieu. I don't know why it's paused there. Keep going. There you go. Milieu. Oh my goodness. I already see something. Does anyone see it? Yeah, right in the middle there. But he's kind of sleeping, and I'm picturing like a bunch of creatures climbing over him. I don't know. It's a little early. I always see the face, though. Always jumps out. Gosh, I really think I have to do this. What's going on with the song? Oops. Wow, 6 people are watching right now. Does anyone have anything to say about what the heck is going on this page? Or a suggestion, or maybe something in the blank areas that I'm missing? Chime in. Struggling with this foot that I'd rather walk away from for a little bit. No. Becoming grotesque, this foot. But I'm going to blame it on the viewers for not rescuing me in this moment of need. Ridiculous claw here. Bad ass foot. Pretty trippy ass bird. Not sure if he needs some extra feathers here or. Birds don't have eyelashes, but this is a monster bird. Decided on pointy teeth with this one. slippery fellow. Sorry about the bounce. A lot of texture on this guy before I even started. Got a big old concerning smile. I kind of think this sort of thing happens all the time while we're sleeping. They're very quick. It's another dreamy one. I wonder if the last dreamy one was on a morning where I'm maybe a little more tired. I don't know. I'll have to look that one up. I mean, that's another dream right there. But I feel like all these drawings are like looking at a dream and trying to analyze it. Incidentally, I have no idea what I'm drawing. Not sure what I want to do with this creature here. He's got 2 eyes, or potentially. Or, I don't know. Could have 1 eye if I just start drawing in the middle of it. But, I don't know. We'll come back to him. Dream creatures, for sure. I think these things just appear every time we're sleeping. And they look exactly like this. Every time we're sleeping and no one else is awake in the room, to see that this is actually happening. Birds have cheeks, right? This one does. don't like this thing. I'll have to confront it at some point, but not yet. Oh, I just want to scribble it out. This thing, on the other hand, I don't know. Maybe it has fangs. Trust the process. Huh. Oh, awesome. Thanks for exploring and stumbling across this insanity. I really don't know on any given day what. Now, I was telling a friend that there's been a drawing that's sort of on my mind. It's kind of a dark one that I kind of want to do, but then I have an idea what I'm drawing beforehand, so it's sort of, maybe I should just draw it separate. And I don't know. This is really, what is this? It's almost a mouth. It's almost a. Let's come back to that too. I got two creatures I'm not crazy about yet. This guy's a bit much, but he's kind of fun too. He's almost holding hands with the fuzzy guy standing on his lips. Blank moleskin? No, it's just a drawing book. It's just paper. No moles were harmed in the production of this drawing. You can see the tension on this guy trying to sleep with all these creatures wandering over him now. Let's give him some more furrowed lines in his forehead. Is he bald? I don't know. We'll get there. This is an eye. I'm just kind of having fun with the texture of this one. Yeah, I don't know if this even has a brand. Let's see. Let's try in the front. Nope, it's blank all around. I do like that I'm on a page that's almost has no seam at all, the way it's stitched in there. He's got some stubble. Oh yeah. I've got one with thinner paper that is not as enjoyable to work with because I feel like ballpoint really needs to sink into the paper a little bit because if it doesn't just keep rolling, it does get gunked up. In fact, it's getting a little gunked up now. Yeah, and these ones are thick enough that I'm not seeing any bleed through at all. I mean, you can kind of hint, I mean, a little bit of transparency, but it's not bleed through, so it's nice. I hope this guy's dreaming about shaving, because I always get into, I always regret when I start drawing stubble, because then I gotta do the whole face. I can't decide if there's going to be another creature here also threatening to climb into his mouth. Let's work on this one a little bit. It does. This is a good pen for it too. I don't get nearly as fatigued doing a lot of fine-tuning bits. I don't know what a 005 is. So is that a different size of ballpoint? I mean, I'm guessing they come in different sizes, but I just work with the ones that come with these pens and the refills that I bought for them. If I want thinner, I just do lighter. If I want thicker, I just do it nice and dark. Oh, okay, okay. But do they make them in, Penigans? It's I've seen another style of pen like this that's got a closed loop. So Penigan isn't the only one on the market, but I'd be interested to see if there's different sizes of cartridges that do fit in these. I actually tried, I thought it'd be really fun, but I was sorely disappointed when I took apart this pen here. I think I broke it, but and it's got the 4 different colors, which would be fun to put a different color in each of the, I've got a handful of these Penigans, but they just don't fit. So now I just have a broken multicolor pen. I wonder if there's just a grip that you could get for a normal pen to turn it into a little more ergonomic. I'll have to research that. Yeah, one more creature grabbing him. Give this one 2 eyes since we do have some creatures with 2. So it's all boxed up, huh? Let's see if we can get at least a drawing book free of all the packing. I only picked this up a few months ago, and before that I was maybe doing a drawing 4 times a year, 5 times a year. So it was kind of a doing this show has been just a drive to keep doing drawings, and I've kind of liked having that extra push to have to do it, and seeing what comes out of it, because it's been pretty interesting so far. Especially since I've never been able to draw what I see. I just can't. I was thinking stream of consciousness. Improvisation, maybe? Oh, this is an ugly looking creature here. Freeform. Who's Proco? Sounds like an important guy. Oh, there's a channel. Oh, okay. Another live streamer. Yeah, I'd be happy to take a. I don't know if you can cut and paste URLs, but happy to check out other artists that do similar. Oh, okay. This one's about to touch his hair while he sleeps. Yeah, I don't tend to do many tips here. I just sort of wing everything. From the background to the every drawing, really. Sometimes a scribble will jump out as something to me, and other times I'll see something pretty early on and start to develop around that. Today it's a dream of, well, I don't know. Disturbing proportions. I think I want this guy to be longer. Well, hopefully it's inspiring to do some drawings. Dig out your book. Oh, no doubt. I feel like some of these drawings I've kind of learned about myself. It's like I mentioned before, it's kind of like interpreting a dream when you don't have a plan and you just go with what you see at the time. There's this guy's hair. Something else is going on up in his hair up here. Hmm. Oh, great. Excellent. I like inspiring others. I sort of lucked out with, I listen to a lot of this type of music, and in particular, this particular artist. And I reached out to him and told him what I was thinking of doing, and he was like, "Oh, cool. You can use my music as long as you like if it inspires you to continue to draw." And so I've been using a lot of his music, which has been great because it is inspiring, and at least for me. And he seems to have a lot of it. I'm getting a lot of repeats too. Like he's got a lot of collections of stuff that I'm hearing songs in multiple places of, but it's all pretty chill. I like slow developing trance, and that sort of drives the drawing out too. We are the same. Where are you at? I'm out in Colorado. Or maybe you already said. I don't. Oh no, you said you moved, but not from or to. I thought it'd be fun in this show, especially to receive starter drawings, you know, like if I could get a scribble from someone and see what I see in it and develop someone else's scribble, that might be kind of fun to try. California. All right. Well, odds are you'll end up in Colorado. There's a lot of Californians that come out here. I used to travel a lot. I had a job where I was on the road quite a bit, which I really liked after a while, but I can't imagine doing it now that I haven't been doing it. Like a trip from Denver to Fort Collins feels like an excursion. I used to do that all the time. I think this is the mouth here. It's just got an underjog thing going on. Reclusion. That's an interesting one. I did a fair amount of that. It started at lockdown, COVID lockdown. It was funny too. Right before lockdown, I decided, you know what? I'm going to be more social. And then that happened, and everyone had to get less social. And now I'm trying to come out of my shell again, but it's it's a challenge. It's a challenge for sure. I'm kind of I don't know. I guess you would say I'm ADHD on the spectrum, a little obsessive compulsive, certainly obsessive. I don't know. I think all the things that mess up our brain also make us unique and important. So this year I just decided to go with that. Oh gosh, yeah. And putting yourself out there, like if I was to do this as I don't know, as a job, I guess. There's the whole, you have to be a salesman and pitch your stuff hardcore. I really just wanted to enjoy doing it without the pressure of, having to know the right people that, I don't know, have a gallery or whatever it is that turns an artist into a non-starving artist. Maybe he's got some funny arms right here. Yeah, that's always the hope. That's always the hope. I feel like you still have to be a salesman though, and you still have to make connections in order to get the galleries to pay attention. Um, the last time I tried drawing like on a regular basis like this, I put together I guess a comic book submission sort of thing. But I left it very, abstract. I was like, I just want to kind of illustrate data life, but I hadn't started doing it yet. So, I put together a 10-page screener of my style of work and my backstory as a cartoon, which would kind of sort of loosely be the basis for how I was going to go forward with it. And I sent it to a handful of comic book publishers, and they're just like, yeah, the ones that did write back we're not seeing enough of whatever it is you're going to be showing us. I'm like, well, that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's like, I have no idea what I'm drawing even then, and I was just gonna produce, but I had to have done that first and show them a lot of producing instead of just a flavor of my artistic style. But yeah, I'm having fun with this now. I actually get excited about each of the drawings just before they happen. Sometimes a little nervous, like, am I gonna do tonight? But then the drawing just kind of comes out anyway, so that's never a fear. It's just I figure at the very least, if I do this for a whole year, I'll have 104 drawings that will make an interesting little coffee table book. And then maybe it'll make it into the lobby of an art gallery. I've never been too nervous about being on camera. I don't know. I guess it's because I went into this with the feeling like I don't really care what other people think, and I'm learning too that that's kind of what helps socially too, is just not caring. I met a guy the other night. I was talking about how do you be more social. He's like, well, I'm just going to be my form of weird because it entertains me, and I won't be everyone's cup of tea, and I won't make connections with or new friends with people that think I'm a whack job. But the ones who do think I'm amusing to them are the kind of people I want to hang out with anyways. The weirdies like me. So I thought that was pretty good advice. Exactly. Bring all the weird. This guy's kind of like got a corncob sort of a finish to him, which is going to take a while. Oh, I love the Weird Club. I get along well with the Weird Club. Otherwise, I'm kind of a social, not an outcast. You know the term social butterfly? I'm a social moth. I'll cling to the drapes and glance at the watch and wonder if I've been present enough that I can go home and hide again. Yeah, it helps to just kind of be like, I'm not crazy about my voice. I'm not crazy about what I have to say. But whatever. This is, I'm doing this for me, and that's kind of what it's become. As I've had several of these live streams that have had 0 watchers at the time, and those have been interesting in their own way. It's really interesting to see now that I've got 9 people watching. This is kind of a new high score. Um, and dang, also amazing to see that I've been drawing for over an hour. I almost dislike this texture more than all the stubble I had to get through on the dude. But it's turning out kind of cool. I like how it's a little reptilian. The thing I like most about this show, though, is really downloading the finished live stream and then speeding it up and seeing how that looks. Because it's like, I don't know, it's kind of like magic. It's like, really? I did that? And I was jumping around all over the page and not knowing what I was going to do before it was done. And it's kind of neat to watch the time lapse of it. Yeah, it is. But it's YouTube kind of splits things up into shorts, which I don't do enough of. Those are the ones that help people discover your channel. Typically, you put one of those up and get 500 views, and then it sort of peters out. But on my main video channel is where you'll find all the live streams that I've sped up. So this is an hour and a half, and it'll probably be about 3 minutes when it's done. It's just kind of neat to see it fill in. I'm gonna come back to that texture. I'm getting a little tired of that one. What do I do with this angeringly irritating area here? I guess make a decision and hope it was the right one. They're fun to find music for, too. Interesting. Does that give you YouTube licensing so that you don't have to worry about your stuff being flagged? I thought about using some royalty-free stuff too, but I don't find enough of that very interesting. It's very corporate video feeling. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I'll have to look into that. What the heck is this? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, no worries, no worries. I know, I hate that. Well, I tend to have multiple YouTube accounts, so, you know, I have multiple histories that I get lost in. Whenever I'm like, oh man, I saw something really cool, I gotta show you. I always have trouble finding it. Okay, I'm liking this guy a lot more now that he's a little more evil. Now I got that string in the way. What's going on? Oh, I missed a call. Oh yeah, I love group encouragement. That's awesome. Yeah, be sure to come back and share links of whatever it is you're working on. Oh yeah, this creature is full on grabbing this guy's head. This guy or this guy? This one's more of a... Yeah, I guess he could be a vibrating blob, this one here. He's got kind of a anxiety about him. Like, he's ready to suck this dude's life force out while he sleeps, but he's a little nervous about getting caught. Where's Double? I think I relate more to the one I just finished on the top of the head. Ah! Oh, he's a fun one. I really hated him at first, but I like how he turned out. It's actually a yoga mat, so it's not normally there. But uh, I don't know. I got goofy with my desk early on, and I kind of made it more difficult for myself to continue to keep my desk looking different each episode. And so today I was kind of lazy and just grabbed a yoga mat. But that said, it's been one of the more comfortable desktop surfaces that I've tried, just because it's kind of squishy. This guy's eyes aren't lining up. Just give him some more bags under his eyes. Maybe that can even it out that way. Oh, cool. I'll check that out. There's a lot of interesting artists that just sort of wing it as they go, and because they have an interesting style, it just sort of works. So it's kind of how I've always felt about drawing, especially with pen. You can't really, you have to improvise. You can't erase it. At least you shouldn't. In my opinion, it's kind of the whole reason I use a permanent device. Is, well, I'm gonna make mistakes, and I'm gonna work with those mistakes, or go a different direction and keep tickling it until it looks all right. All right, so maybe a pillow. This guy. Maybe with a slight pattern. Not much of it visible here, although this guy can be on it. Not having moderators for the chat, or I really haven't had a problem with that. There is an option to slow down chat, so if you ever got someone just spamming and being annoying, it slows them down from doing a ton of messages. But I don't know, I have yet to really get inundated with a pest. I've had a couple of people that come in and they're like, draw Santa Claus ripping off the face of the Grinch, for example. I'm like, oh, I don't know if you're pretty far into the drawing to be doing something like that, but and it turns out they left. They didn't stick around for the reply. So and it's all about attitude too. There's always going to be haters, so you just kind of ignore them. But I have yet to get a hater as well. I may run out of music before I'm done. Oops. Oh, I'm glad you found me too. That's really cool. I like making new connections with other fellow weird people. Yeah, I am on Discord. Um, I have no idea what my name is there, but oh, the channel. Let's see. I don't know if I left Discord open. And it's updating something. Wait, let's see. It is dot look at me. It's LOOKITME. Because, I like when people watch. Oh. Now I can see the chat. Cool. Yeah, we could share images easier that way too over Discord. Let's see what you're working on. Oh, okay. Okay, it's spelled the same and everything on Discord. We can art together. I like that. It's actually an artist group that I was thinking about joining, but they happen to meet on Tuesday nights right when I'm doing my show. So maybe I'll have to reach out to them and ask them if I can do my show from there. That would be kind of cool. It's all down to, I tried doing my show from another location, but I had some problems with the Wi-Fi not being so good. And I'm kind of spoiled here. I've got fiber optic internet. It's super fast. It's like a gig up and a gig down load. Yeah, this is tedious, but it's going to be worth it. I really like how this pattern is looking on this guy. The last cut on this album got pretty abstract. There's 2 minutes of this. Yeah, let's start there. This is like the middle of Sun Bleached Piano, same artist. Oh, cool. I do have a Discord that I started up that's video game related, which I could share with you, but not everybody's into this video game that I'm into. That's certainly not my family. As I sort of lose my cool sometimes when I play this game, and it's not going my way. So, but it's also kind of a, I don't know, it's kind of a mix between the relaxation of doing a puzzle and building something, and the maniacal excitement of Jenga when the tower comes down. Wow, this really filled in nicely. Oh, what is this? I guess we got a blanket here. Pillow ends, but we got a blanket. This looks like it's also got a pattern on it, though. Well, let's just go with that. Sometimes it helps. I use it more as an escape. So when the game isn't going well and I'm escaping from something stressful, I just get more tense that I'm not playing well at my game, because my game is my, I don't know, my feeling of regaining power. Like all the things that are stressing me out are out of my control, but I'm good at this game. And damn it, if I'm not going to do good at this game, that's going to irritate me. Let's put a wrinkle on the blanket here. Yeah, it's a big time escape. One that I've been kind of addicted to for far too long. But I mean, there's other games I'm interested in, but this one has been kind of a problem. I reach to it to put me in a good mood, and if it doesn't do that, rah, rah. Stupid game. All right, let's see. Damn, this is feeling pretty close. I think we've got some background work to do. He's in a darkened room. What do we do? This stuff. Cool. Well, I mean, if you want to join me each time I'm doing my show, I do this twice a week, Saturday mornings and Tuesday evenings. So you can always catch me here, but if we talk offline, we can touch base beforehand. This guy's kind of just like a poop monster or something. People are coming and going. I like the Mickey Mouse ears on this one. Oh, coffee. Not much of a coffee person. I'm more of a tea person, but not that kind of tea. Special office supply grade tank tea. Yeah, this is a long one. I've only had one other drawing that went over or close to or over the 2 hour mark. I'm close though. I'm just sort of filling in until I feel like it's dark enough for this guy to be sleeping amongst all this riffraff. Oh, it's the part I really hate when I can't draw two directions because I snag the page. One more sinister, snaky looking thing. You're welcome. You're very welcome. That nudge reciprocates with me as well, because it's nice to know when people are watching and enjoying it, what I'm doing, to the point that it makes them want to do something. So that's cool. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if my Discord is tied to my YouTube channel so much as just being subscribed to it would be, because I do see emails, at least in one of my other accounts, because I subscribe to myself just to have an extra subscriber, and it comes up as no idea what I'm drawing is live now, or no idea what I'm drawing, just posted a new video, that sort of thing. This is fun. This is kind of a sock puppet sort of a snake. Maybe I should give him a sock puppet, like sock rings. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. I wasn't aware that the two were tied together. I'd like to also be tied together with like TikTok, because this seems like the sort of thing that somebody just flipping through looking to see what other people's lives are doing other than their own might stumble across and be like, oh, hey, I like watching this guy. All right, let's fill in that background. Yeah, there's too many damn platforms. Twitch seems like a good one for me to get into as well. I don't know if there's a way to simultaneously live stream over multiple platforms at the same time. I feel like that might slow down the feed or cause lag and yucky stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know enough about those kind of things. And now I am at the stage where, as careful as I am, I look all over the page, trying to fix every little thing. And then it's not until later that I notice a spot that I should have touched up on. But that's okay. When it's done, it's done. I try not to come back and fix anything, because that just doesn't feel right. All the things. I'll get some more things eventually. I've had so many people ask me about the pens that I feel like I should get some no idea what I'm drawing pen agains printed. These are good pens. Yeah, I think they would sell well too, to be honest. All right. Jeez. I don't think there's anything left I can do to this. I mean, this area is kind of light, but the blanket comes this way. Just some random darkness here. But this drawing has been quite the journey. I had no idea what I was drawing when I started. I have no idea what it is now that it's done. And I'll have no idea what I'm doing next time. Thanks for watching, everyone.